Hey gang, how are you doing today? Welcome to week 8, the final week of the Team Shaun T versus Team Tony challenge. Posted the scoreboard before this video. Team Tony still has the lead, but it has shrunk ever so slightly. And with all the points available for you to earn in the last week, it is still anyone's game. So here's what I want to talk to you about today. It's week 8. This is it. This is the last week. How did you do during this challenge? Did you stay on track the whole time? Did you maybe start out strong and lose it in the middle and now you're coming on strong at the end again? Or did you fizzle out? Have you maybe not done a challenge in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks? And you're watching this today and you're like, oh, it's over. Boy, if only I would have stuck with it. I would have been so much farther ahead on my goals right now. You probably fall into one of those 3 categories. And here's the real cool thing about the last week, is regardless of if you have been on it the whole time, you've fallen off and got back on it, or you have completely fallen off, you can still choose how you are going to finish. Imagine you're out for a run and you see your house 2 blocks away. Those next 2 blocks are all that matters right now. It doesn't matter if you had to stop halfway through your run because you got a side ache. It doesn't matter if your pace per mile is stinking today. It's all about those last 2 miles. And when you see your house and you see that finish of your run, what do? Do you just say, close enough, and you stop and you just walk her in? Or do you sprint? Do you give it everything you've got for those last 2 blocks so you can finish your race and your run feeling good about what you just accomplished? That's how I want you to look at this last week. I want you to look at these 6 days, regardless of how you've been doing before now, as your chance to finish strong. And it may just end up being that catalyst that is going to move you forward for the next 2, 3, 4, 12 weeks after this. It might give you just what you need to press forward after this challenge and really make something of these health and fitness goals you set for yourself. So here's your stuff that you got going on this week. First of all, you need to let your coach know whether you hit your goals or not. Your coach is going to determine whether you get 0 points or you get 10 points. 10 points would mean any goal that you told your coach you had, you nailed. So if you said, I want to lose 5 pounds, nailed it, 10 points. If you said, I want to lose 5 pounds and I want to run a 5-minute mile, and you did both, nailed it, 10 points. If you hit every goal that you set for yourself at the beginning of this challenge, be it 1 goal or 4 goals, if you hit all of them, you get 10 points. But even if you didn't hit them, even if maybe you had a goal of 10 pounds and you lost 8, or if you had a goal to work out every day, but you missed 3 workouts during this 8 weeks, even if you didn't quite hit your goal, still report what you managed to do to your coach, because it is going to be up to them to assign a point value to how you did. 0, 10. If you report to them, you're at least going to get a point. At least. I don't care if you've had 20 pounds lost and you didn't lose any, but you report to your coach, that means you participate in the challenge, and that's still worth a point. But it'll be up to your coach to determine that range in between. Make sense? Hope so. The challenge for the week. This is my favorite challenge of the challenges that we do, and we always do this for the last week. Your week 8 challenge is the Be Proud and Inspire challenge. This one's pretty simple. We want you to make a post and talk about something, take a picture or a video or some way show it in image form, something you can do now that you couldn't do when you started this challenge. It might be a extra couple holes in on your belt loop. It might be that you can do 10 push-ups on your toes and you couldn't do that. It might be that, hey, you know how to eat healthy now, and so you take a picture of some healthy food. Something that you can do now that you couldn't do when this challenge started. Post it. If you post in the gym, you earn 5 points for your team. If you post on your public wall, which is where you are really going to have the opportunity to inspire everyone around you. That's where I really want to see everybody post if they can. If you post on your public wall, you get an extra 5 points, so you earn 10 points total. So there are a lot of points out there for this last week. Goal points, the challenge points, and then how many workouts did you do in the last 2 weeks? Make sure you let your coach know that. Lots of opportunities for points. So if you're on Team Tony, don't be too comfortable with this lead. Don't be thinking, I don't need to do any of this. We got this thing wrapped up. We're up by a bunch. Don't be getting too cocky. I know I like to get cocky with it because I like to have fun and jab some people on Team Shaun T. But don't get too confident. And if you're on Team Shaun T, and maybe your participation level these last few weeks have stunk, you are the person who is going to decide whether you guys come back and win this thing or you lose yet again. So get your points. However many of them you can. Get out there and get them and finish strong. And be proud and inspire. This has been fun. You guys have done a great job. I'm very honored that you chose to take part in our challenge, and I hope that you continue to be a part of our V4U Beachbody community that we formed here. Have a great week. Go get them.